Hello, it's me, TCJ, and ta-ta.
You crazy?
Hello, it's me again. It's been a long while. Has it been a long while? I don't know if it's been a while, but it's TCJ, and I'm gonna talk about Need for Speed Unbound and how I feel it is weird. It is weird, but let me get to this right now. Need for Speed is a good game, the Unbound. Um, but at the same time it feels weird. Obviously they've kept it, they've made it go, they've let me blah.
What are you saying?
They have stepped it back a bit, as in like they've gone to their old roots, but at the same time made it modern. So it's like they've managed to figure out that balance, keep it like old but also new with all the new animation effects and all the what people are calling the Spider Verse animation and anime, whatever you call it, cartoony graphics. But it works well. Now, the weird part for me is the sole fact that I think they've concentrated on a certain amount of cars only. Obviously, there's licensing agreement, and obviously manufacturers want to promote certain cars, but at the same time, it just doesn't feel as how it used to be. Yes, there's 140 cars, and I'm not talking about Volume 2, what's coming up, if they're going to bring out any new cars. So far, what I've heard is that there's going to be new body kits, and obviously, cops will enter the scene anytime soon. I've seen the new body kits. If you're not seeing the leaks of the new body kits, then, oh, okay, that's some. Go check it out if you can find it. I'm not going to put it on there. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about right now at the same time. I mean, when you look when you go to your rides, obviously, if I can do it. What's going on with my stupid thing there? Obviously, go to your rides. Obviously, all my rides by itself. Like, if you look at all the rides, like, carefully look, they have something mostly in common. It's mostly JDM dominated. I don't have a problem with JDM cars. Obviously, I refuse to drive a Skyline because you're just swarmed with Skylines in this Need for Speed game. So I like to be different. As you know, I will try the most randomest car ever that no one will choose. Um, but yeah, it's mostly JDM dominated realistically this game right now. Obviously, there are another variety of cars. But to me personally, what I feel that is missing, like I can keep going. I've got a lot to do so far, but yes. Me personally, I feel that they're concentrating more on supercar and JDM community than they what they used to
You need help.
what they used to concentrate on. Well, not concentrate on, but they got a balance correctly. It was JDM and the hatchback community. You know, I miss driving hatchbacks. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I do have. Well, I sold it. I regret it. I'm gonna buy it back.
Yeah, no
but
shit.
Ford Focus. This is my favorite model of the Ford Focus RS. It just looks aggressive, standard, really, compared to all the other Focuses RS. And I miss like, um, I miss obviously the Audis. What they used to have. I miss all models of the BMW M3. Um, and obviously a lot of people are obviously the Golfs. I do love the Golfs. They've only got two hatchback Golfs, which is okay, but at the same time I do miss the older gen ones. Um, yeah, I just feel like it's weird. Obviously, you got the Mini Cooper, but when you read the description of Mini Cooper, it's a mixture of both. So it's like you have a hatchback and you have it not. You haven't. I mean, is it hatchback or is it SUV? That's what I'm trying to say. They kind of didn't put a Mini Cooper, but they put a Mini Cooper in an actual Mini Cooper, not some family like SUV off road type car slash hatchback. They got a Honda Civic, but everybody knows they want the other Honda Civic as well as this one. There's so many Civics, but they're just limited on hatchbacks. And I just want to address that, like, that's why it feels weird. I mean, I would love to customize like Peugeot 106, 206. Obviously, I know that's going back to Need for Speed Underground 2, but I just miss that diversity, if that makes sense, in cars. So far, you're just surrounded by mostly supercars and JDM cars. I feel personally there are German cars on there or sports cars, but not many people are gonna go out their way and choose a Jaguar. Let's just put it like that, or a. Actually, I had this car. I sold it. There's a reason why I sold it. It's useless, but yes, there are BMWs out there in this game, but it's not the. I feel personally to correct BMWs. Yes, they've got the very first not the very first M3, but the classic M3, 1988. It's a beautiful car, but then they forgot about the ones after that. I feel like, which is important. Yes, they got the most wanted. Everybody loves that one. Some people complain about they need to just let that car go. Me personally, I've got no opinion on that because I just don't really care. It's a BMW. They ain't got the 1 Series. They ain't got the Audi RS3. Heck, I'll be laughing if they put a smart car in it. They got an AMG A class in there because it's weird. BMW and Mini Cooper are the same company, and so is smart cars and Mercedes. I thought they'd put a smart car in it. Obviously, it's tiny, but it'd be fun to customize and boost. I know it is not catch 'em all like Pokemon, but at the same time, you just want to. Obviously, you can have fun right now with the tuning, the customization, play around with the cars. But at the same time, there still needs to be a bit of balance with the cars. I feel it's just mainly JDM and supercar dominated. Me personally, I mean, when you go into a race, what do you see? You mostly see a Skyline. You mostly see a Skyline. You mostly see a. Actually, I very rarely see an MX-5, but I have seen some. You just see a lot of JDM cars. That's what I'm saying. And I personally feel that there should be more hatchbacks like there used to be. I mean, they even had a Vauxhall Corsa, or some people in America call it Opel. What else did they used to have? They used to have obviously the Peugeots, or I don't know if the Americans call it a Peugeot. But yeah, it's just weird. So I just wanted to say that I miss the hatchbacks that they used to have. I miss the diversity. You got JDM, the hatchback community, the supercar community. There's maybe sports cars / supercar because it's sports cars sometimes end up turning into the supercar when you tune it up anyway. So yeah, that's my opinion. Obviously, if there's people out there that like hatchbacks, I feel you, because it's very limited in hatchbacks, My favorite car to drive in Need for Speed, believe it or not, was the Peugeot 106, and I played that in Need for Speed Underground 2. It was my first car. And then I think Need for Speed Underground, I can't remember my first car, but I think it was the Golf. But I do remember having another car. I think it was a Supra. I think it was. But yeah, tell me what you think. If you think there should have been more hatchbacks or not. Thank you for listening. Hope you enjoy listening to my annoying voice. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. And I'm not meant to say it. I just let someone else say it for me.
Bye. See you when I see you. Goodbye.